Hi, I'm Dana, and today I'd like to share what sold for me this past weekend, which was February 18th and 19th. So I will go ahead and start with eBay. And so I'm hoping that the sound is okay. My microphone broke, so I'm trying this with just recording off of my iPhone, and fingers crossed that the sound quality is okay. Okay, so first item that I'm gonna ship out is this really pretty maxi dress, and the brand is called Dodo Bar Or. So the title is Dodo Bar Or Dress Women's Small Pink White Gingham Regina Maxi Boho Prairie is the title. And let's see, it actually, okay, so this dress took quite a long time to sell. I think I probably got this about a year ago, and I had, received a lot of likes and watchers and things, but nobody was buying, and I had it priced way too high. So what I did was I delisted it, and I sold similar on eBay and lowered the price. I changed my title structure and things like that, and just checked the description and to make sure it was okay. Lowered the price by quite a bit. I think I had it listed, I think at first I had it like at 150, and then I kept lowering it till I think I had it to about 125. And then that's when I decided to delist it. And I lowered it to, I think, let me see what I lowered it to. I lowered it to $86 on on eBay. And on Poshmark, I had it listed for, I think, about $96. So I upped it at, $10. So after I did that, I received an offer for $50. And I had it for such a long time, I just decided to go ahead and accept the offer for $50, which is a really, great sale in my opinion. But yeah, this dress is really, it has a lot of really interesting details to it. And, when I checked comps, there weren't a lot of items for sale and what sold, but the ones that were there were priced pretty high, and what sold was, pretty good. But perhaps during the year that I had it on sale, the popularity might have dwindled a little bit. But in any case, it sold for $50, and I had sourced this at my local Goodwill bins, and I paid $1.50 for it. So this is a good profit for me. So, and just really happy that it moved. Also a year ago, I think, I've been reselling for about a year and a half, and I think, actually, what is it? Yeah, about a year and a half, and I think I'm a little bit better at reselling now than I was. So, really knowing to check sold comps is very, very important. And also, for me, it has become a lot more important to sell my items quicker. And the reason I like to sell my items quicker is because I don't have a lot of storage, and when I don't want to sort of hang on to items and store items for a really long time. I want to flip it pretty fast. So for me, that's important. And I would definitely pick up this item again, or you know, this brand again, I think I would just be a lot more careful about checking how fast the sell-through rate is, and if it has a lower sell-through, I would, you know, make sure that my pricing is lower. And if it was a higher sell-through, then, you know, I can price it a little bit on the higher end. So let's see, this is this one. I'll put this way over here. Go. So very happy that this one sold. I was getting a little worried because, you know, I had it for so long, but then I felt like it was a really good item, you know, and so again, you know, that tells me that my listing wasn't good because I had it priced too high. Let's see. Okay, and then I'm shipping it out in a padded flat rate envelope. And it is one of the more inexpensive ways to ship out priority mail. So, okay. So now we have this Eddie Bauer. It's kind of like a thermal crew neck pullover shirt, and it's in this really beautiful, like forest dark green color with a orange pinstripe, which is really it's a nice shirt, and it's like brand new. It's like brand new, but it's still pre-owned. And this shirt title is Eddie Bauer Men's Thermal Waffle Long Sleeve Shirt, Large, Tall, Green, Heavy, Warm is the title. And this one took about a couple months to sell. And it sold for $13.50. So that was an offer to watchers discount that I sent out. And so that means that my list price was $18. So this is a good sale for me. Let's see what's the best way. I guess I'll do it this way. Yeah. Okay. And I do sell both men's and women's clothes. I would say, you know, I've been kind of looking back and trying to think about how am I continuing to learn and grow as a reseller. And I think the first year of reselling, I was very, very open about experimenting with brands and items, you know, that I pick up. And I feel like I could really do this because where I source is very, you know, I get a low cost of goods at the bins. So, you know, it averages out to about $1.50 per item. So I can go ahead and experiment and try things and see, you know, if they sell. Also, you know, I can experiment and say, you know, do I like selling these kinds of items? And I'm kind of deciding along as I go. So one thing that I have decided to do is I'm really trying to not pick up shoes and purses right now. And the main reason is Where I source, we don't get a lot of those. And, every once in a while we'll get, a few shoes or purses in our bins. But they don't dedicate a full bin for shoes or purses. It might be scattered throughout. And I just feel like it's, although I feel like you can make you can make really good money with selling purses and shoes. Storage is a little bit more of an issue for me because I have a very small, office where I keep my inventory. So that's one reason. And then I think for me, it kind of just simplifies things if I just stick to clothes. So I'm, trying that. And of course, if I see like a really great, purse or a great pair of shoes, I'm going to pick them up. But they'd have to be, something really, really good. So anyways, that's my strategy for now. And I'm trying to change my strategy from the first year, that I was reselling to this year. So anyways, so next item that I'm going to ship out are these sweatpants. The brand is called Aviator Nation. And when I was going through the bins, I just felt this item and it just felt really good. I don't know exactly how to explain it. It's not even like it's super thick or whatever, but it's just very, very soft. And when I looked at the detail of, for example, the 5 stripes, I thought, this seems like something. I'm not familiar with Aviator Nation, but I did a quick lookup of comps, and it was actually a really, a nice brand. So I see some pilling. It's a little bit of pilling, so I'm going to take care of that right now. Yeah, the sweater shaver is one of the best tools. I love the sweater shaver. I'm just going to double check, make sure that there isn't any other pilling. Looks good. There's a couple of loose threads. I'm going to just trim them a little bit so they're not quite as long. Okay. There. All right. So yes, these sweatpants, the title is Aviator Nation Joggers Sweatpants, Women's Medium Gray Fleece 5 Stripes USA. And they sold in one day. And they sold for $66. I was really trying to hold out for more, and I think I made a mistake of some kind with my coupons on eBay, and because I knew that $88 was a really, really fair price for these sweatpants. So I already felt like $88 was a really good deal, and then since I just listed it, I wanted to hold out a little bit more. So when I got, the chance to send out offers to watchers, I think I sent out an offer to watchers. I think it was maybe 20% or something like, I can't remember exactly, but I think I made the mistake of sending out my coupon with that offer, and my coupon was 25% off. And reason being, I just because it was just newly listed, I didn't want to like give my best offer right away, but by accident I did. So anyways, you know, it's totally fine. $66 is a great sale, and you know, I am happy for the buyer. I hope that they really love these sweatpants, these joggers. I think they're really, really cool. There's something about them, the way they're made. So, but yeah, so I was like, oh, I make these little mistakes all the time, and I think we had a discussion before about, you know, when cases are opened or things like that, or you get returns, you know, or bad reviews. I mean, all those things happen to me, you know, so I do make, you know, oftentimes they're not my mistake, they're, you know, whatever they are, but I do make mistakes. So it's kind of this, you know, live and learn, and just try to learn from those mistakes and things. But I'm still trying to learn more about how all the different promotions work on eBay, and I'm kind of taking it really slow. I'm not, you know, diving in and going crazy, because I just don't really fully understand it yet. So I think, you know, there's a while back, Big Yumbo had reviewed my store, and that was one of his suggestions, is, you know, that I could start, you know, thinking about coupons and things like that. And that was a really, you know, good suggestion, and I did go ahead and do a couple coupons. And I think they, you know, especially the public coupon seems to be, you know, really helping with sales. So anyways, I'm going to continue, you know, like I said, I'm going to try to learn more about the promotions, coupons, newsletters, and things like that. But, you know, I think it's, for me, it's just going to take a little more time to figure it out. So anyways, next item is this really, really lovely dress. It's really pretty. I love the color. This is one of my favorite colors, this sort of greenish blue color. It has this beautiful, almost watercolor floral print, and then it has scattered sort of copper sequins on it for a little bit of sparkle. So it's, you know, halter top with a backless back, and pretty much fit and flare, lined, very pretty. And the title for this is, let me see, Adriana Papel Women's Silk Dress 10, Light Blue, Floral Halter Fit and Flare. This dress did take quite a while to sell. And it took, I don't know, maybe about 4-5 months to sell. And it sold for $20. So that is a good sale, I think. At one time I was thinking about, you know, possibly wearing this to my daughter's wedding. But when I did try it on, it, you know, it just didn't look the greatest on me. So then I decided to just go ahead and, you know, list it. So hopefully it fits the buyer nicely, and that they love it. So let's see. I've noticed that dresses are selling a little bit better for me lately. So again, you know, that kind of tells me we're in that transitional period of transitioning into spring. I guess there was a period of time where I was selling a lot of sweaters and coats and jackets, and I think that part has slowed down somewhat. So, although I just sourced this past weekend, and I found tons of cashmere, and I went ahead and decided to pick it up. Cashmere tends to be very lightweight too, so you know, and if I don't get around to sell, you know, listing it all soon, I actually keep like a bin of seasonal items, and then I'll just go ahead and store it and wait till the next season a little bit, you know, and I don't know, that's just kind of, you know, the way I do things. I mean, a lot of people think that you should just list everything that you have, but because I'm not a super fast lister, and you know, if I find things that are like really good quality, I don't want to kind of pass it up sometimes, so I'll just pick it up. Okay. Let's see. Okay, next item is this Lululemon tank top with a built-in sports bra, and in this really pretty periwinkle blue color. And let's see, the title for this one was Lululemon No Limits Tank Sports Bra Women's Size 4 Periwinkle Blue. It did take took quite a while to sell, actually. I think it took about 6 months to sell, and it sold for $11. So not a huge moneymaker, but you know, happy that it sold. And I think it's a really nice piece. So I also kind of know that I think tank tops tend to not be like the best sellers. For Lululemon, at least that's what I've been hearing. I pick up any Lululemon as long as it's in good condition. And sometimes even if it's not in good condition, I'll pick it up. I think there's, you know, some outerwear. I took a chance and picked up, I think it's called a scuba hoodie. Picked that up, and it had some flaws on it. I think it had almost like little holes. But to me, I felt like the rest of it was in really good condition. So I went ahead and listed it, and somebody purchased it. And the buyer actually wrote me a nice review and said that they really loved the hoodie. So yeah. I think, you know, everybody's different. Some people don't mind wearing things with flaws. Like, I'm one who, I don't mind if it has flaws. But other people, you know, they can't do flaws. So, you know, it all just depends. But I do really try to stay away from flawed items. And if I do take it home and I find a flaw, I'm a lot more quick to just put it in the donate pile. Whereas before I would try to repair it and, you know, all different kinds of things. And now I'm just like, you know, I don't want to spend the extra time. So here. Okay, then we have these jogger. They're actually cargo joggers, and I think it's cloth and stone. Yeah, cloth and stone. So the title for this is Cloth and Stone Pants, Women's Small Gray Cargo Jogger, Cropped, Tencel, Boho, Modern. And these took about, 5 days to sell. And they sold for $14. So I'm happy with this quick flip. These are, a nice pair of pants. Again, really great for springtime because they're so lightweight. Let's see, so this style, like the jogger pants, elastic waist, with cargo pockets, I feel like is a pretty popular style and something that people are looking for. So, I'm inclined to pick it up. And, Cloth and Stone is a brand that's also sold at Anthropologie. Because of that, I also will pick it up because I do think Anthropologie is still kind of a sought after brand. At least when I go into an Anthropologie store, I'm always really impressed with what they carry. The whole brand experience shopping at Anthropologie is really phenomenal, I think. So that, and even Free People has a really great brand experience. So another store that I was totally not aware of is Aritzia, and my daughter and I went shopping at this really nice outdoor mall, and she really likes Aritzia as well as a lot of her coworkers. So that younger sort of millennial age sort of buyer is into Aritzia. So I've been trying to actively sort of be on the lookout for their brands because I think it's pretty popular. Okay, and next are these Madewell jeans. These are the 9-inch high-rise skinny, size 27. So for whatever reason, this last week I've been selling a lot of Madewell, and I'm really happy about that because I do have quite a few pairs of Madewell jeans. Quite a few of them are like the 9-inch or the 10-inch skinnies, and just with the popularity of flares and wide leg and everything, I was worried that my skinnies weren't going to be moving, but luckily they still move. So really happy about that. Let's see, this is going to go, oh yeah. All right, so this one is going to go into the cardboard flat rate envelope, which is, yeah, so I need to put this in when it goes into a cardboard envelope, I like to put it in a plastic Ziploc just for a little bit of extra protection. So let's see. I wonder if I can get it in this way. Maybe. Nope. So, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. And hopefully, you know, everyone is making good sales now. My sales have been okay. I think I'm trying to get, you know, working on my processes, trying to get more efficient and faster. And so that's something that I'm working on. I'm also really trying to pick up, you know, I don't know, I think on the reseller Nirvana group, they'll mention like, you know, gold and silver and bronze items. And for me, I'm trying to pick up more gold items. And for now, what that means is, you know, something that will sell for $30 and higher. And then silver might be like, sells for like, you know, 20 and, you know, between 20 and 30. And then maybe silver bronze is, sells for 15 or something. So anyways, that's what I'm kind of trying to do. Also trying to find items that are sort of trendy for this area. I live in the East Bay. And so then that way I can take it over to my local buy-sell trade stores. And that is where I can do quick flips. So sorry about that, everyone. I was talking so much that I forgot to go over this item. It is a Knox Rose dress, and the title is Knox Rose Women's Dress Medium Pink Boho Micro Ethnic Print Flowy Cottagecore New. And it sold for $20 on eBay. I think that's another reason why, you know, I no longer want to do live selling like in Whatnot or Posh Live, is because I would think that the things that I would take to the buy-sell trades would be similar items to what I would sell on Whatnot or, you know, Posh. Well, Posh is kind of a little different, but let's say Whatnot. And for the same amount that I would, you know, get for Whatnot, I would do less work for the buy-sell trades because I don't need to do any photographing, no any kind of listing, and no shipping, and no, you know, actually, you know, standing in front of the camera and selling. So it's super quick and easy. So that's one reason why I like it. And then the other thing is I actually like the time going to the stores. Okay, so packaged up the eBay sales, and before I start on Poshmark, I thought I'd go through the comments that I got on the last sold to shipped, which was sold to ship number 56. So, hi Judy, how you doing? Thank you so much for your comment. So Judy says, hi Dana, I love the video, though it was funny. You're talking but doing a voiceover. Yes. Hope you get that figured out for the next time. but it is always fun watching you. Oh, thank you so much, Judy. And thank you for watching and bearing with that crazy video. Yeah, my sound or my microphone just stopped working. And so now I thought I'd go ahead and try my iPhone with the iPhone microphone. So there's no external microphone on this. So I'm, fingers crossed. I hope that the sound is okay. But Judy, thank you so much for your comment and watching the videos. I really, really appreciate you. And by the way, Judy also has a YouTube channel, and I'll go ahead and link one of her videos below. Hi, Nicole. How you doing? Thank you for your comment. So Nicole says, hey there, I always love when you answer our questions. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Sometimes I wonder, I imagine it's not everyone's cup of tea to listen to this part, but on the other hand, I just think that, perhaps it's really good for other people to hear, what's been going on, what you guys are, thinking about, and also your suggestions and your comments and, feedback. So, to me, it's really, really helpful. Let's see. So with the new system, it's just slightly different than the daily refinement in that I'm reusing the bags. Okay, so this is from the last video. I had asked her, she had mentioned that she switched her inventory system to match what daily refinement recommends. And so I was just asking how it was going. And so she was kind of elaborating on how she does her inventory. So she's reusing the bags. I didn't want to use as much plastic either, and I don't like the idea of shipping in the Ziploc bag with the SKU on it. I like wrapping with paper like you. Yeah, and I also learned how to wrap with paper from, McThrifty's videos. So I reuse the bag, but not the number. So I put a new number SKU over the old one and reuse the bag. I'm not repeating numbers per his suggestion, but I have seen people who reuse the bag with the number, then put that number back where it was. Okay. Yes, I've seen that too. And I think that's the way Sonia Selling for Goods does it. So she has, which instead of a bag with a number, she has clothespins with a number and also the box letters. And so whatever pin it is, it always goes back in the same position. But yeah, so there's so many different ways to do inventory. Let's see. I contemplated that, but ultimately decided not to. As I've been doing this system, I am simultaneously looking over each listing and seeing if they need improvements, better photos, measurements, etc., or need to redonate. And so that's what's been taking a lot more time, is looking over the items even more carefully and making sure my listings are the best that they can be. Yeah, I think that's really smart to go through it like that. I probably have a pile of 500 items to improve my listings on. Boy, but it's been nice to weed out the junk from when I didn't know squat about brands. Laugh out loud. It's been so nice to know exactly where each item is located. Oh, such a huge difference, right? It really kind of frees up anxiety for me. And I just didn't realize how much anxiety was tied into knowing where your inventory is. Or at least this is for me. I used to have like 6 bins of jeans, and I'd have to dig through each one when one got sold. Ugh, yeah, that's a lot of work. Also, because I have storage unit, it's nice that my boyfriend can help me. Or, I'm sorry, it's a BF, so it might be best friend. So I just went right there. I can send him a list with the numbers I need and he can bring them home. There's no way he'd find what I needed before. Yeah, that's great. I think that's so great for, the next step. Like if you ever want to have employees, is that your inventory system is so easy that anyone can come in and find items and ship them for you, So that's a really great move. Let's see. And I like the long, narrow cardboard boxes. I think they are space saving. Yeah, that's great. Overall, I think it's so good, but man, I mentioned how much work. And then have a good week. Yes. Nicole, thank you so much for really detailing, your inventory system. This really is so interesting and so good to hear that it's, working well for you. So that's great news. So yeah, my inventory system is it's a crazy hybrid of many different inventory systems. But I do say that it is a step above what I used to do, which was I did nothing. I just stuck them in bins. Well, I had them categorized as men's and women's bins and jeans. I also categorized them as accessories and fleece, like fleece jackets and things. But I'm now just doing men's and women's categories, and I got rid of the other bins. So anyways, that has been a lot easier for me. So, and I keep them sequential, so that, and that means that I have to shift all my inventory down so that it stays, sequential, but then I add new inventory to, the front of the bins, and then it just keeps shifting. So anyways, thank you so much for your awesome comment. I really appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, hi, Jen. Thank you so much for your comment. So Jen, also known as Material Girl, mentions, she says, hi, hope you and your roof are doing well. Yes, we're both doing well. Although I still have this cold, so I'll be really happy when it's gone. And I did test myself too. I just wanted to make sure that, I wasn't going to be passing anything bad on, but it's basically just a cold. And what I've been doing is wearing, a face mask when I go out, just so that I'm not spreading my cold around too. So, it's interesting. Before COVID, I used to look at wearing a mask as really weird, like, oh, why would anybody want to, that's so weird. But now I guess with COVID, I don't think anything weird about masks anymore. So, so that's something kind of interesting, So yes, the roof is doing well too. So thank you. I don't remember what that lady's name is, but when I started reselling, I definitely took it personally when I didn't get a 5-star rating. Yeah, no, me too. But we have to remember nobody sees it unless it's a 5-star rating. Yes, on Poshmark, right? So I think that's really something that we have to keep top of mind. And also 99% of the customers do not look at anything but the first picture and pretty much the first sentence of the description. So many customers ask questions that are just listed in your listing. Yep, that's true. I've definitely learned not to take it personally anymore because honestly, just like anything, you can't please everyone. Yep, so true. One lady gave me a 4-star rating because of my packaging, and I had done the exact same thing I do with every other item, over 300 of them. First I steam, excuse me. First I steam again, then I lint roll again, and I package it up, and I have never ever had a complaint about it. So I just kind of laughed because nobody could even see it, and you still get paid. Yes, that's so true. I mean, Jen, I think the fact that you re-steam and you re-lint is just huge. You know, it just really shows that you care about the item that you're sending to this buyer, you know? And so I think that's awesome. And yeah, you can't please everybody, you know? And just as like I am fine with, you know, flawed items, other people, you know, probably can't have like a scratch on an item, you know? So you can't please everyone. So yes. And then, you know, the fact that Poshmark doesn't even show any other reviews other than 5-star ratings. So unlike eBay, where, you know, you can get one neutral or negative review and it shows on your store. And, you know, that is something that other future buyers are looking at. So, you know, it's really crucial in eBay. So Jen also says, these days in the shoe department, in department stores, they still do the same thing, but they don't measure your feet. I think they just do that for children, but they do see what you want, go in the back, and then bring out like 4 boxes your size and the size above it, and 2 other choices. I mean, it is sales, so I certainly don't blame them. Yes, yes. That's actually a good point. I used to kind of like doing that, like bringing out other shoes that were kind of similar to what the person wanted and seeing if they would, you know, like to try them on too, because that was kind of more like fun, you know. But yeah, selling shoes, it's there's a lot of customer service involved. Let's see. I mean, it is sales, so I certainly don't blame them. I listen to other YouTube channels as well, just like you do, and we all have different methods of how we run our business. But it's nice to see the different options we have and what works and what doesn't work for us. I find it kind of interesting. Yes, I do too. I really, I like that. And I think, you know, we can all take this information and decide like what is the business model that, you know, we want to have, and, you know, take information. We can go ahead and pick and choose from what we hear. So yeah, I like it. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Oh, Jen, thank you so much for your awesome comment. It was, you know, so fun to read through it and get your opinion on things. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Oh, hi, DeSanti. How you doing? DeSanti says, the Lands End vest looked so cozy. I always go to Goodwill on the dollar day. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, thank you for mentioning the Lands End vest, and it did sell, so that was good. So my little experiment of going to Goodwill stores, I guess, was pretty successful. So, you know, I am definitely open to checking out more thrift stores and trying to be a little bit more brave. I always go to Goodwill on the dollar day. We don't have dollar day here, which I really wish we did. Because, you know, I'm really super frugal. That's why I have a hard time with the thrifts. But I would totally go to dollar day. I've thought about going on a regular half off day. See, we don't have half off day either. To see what I could pick up. I'll do that in a couple of weeks. Yeah, let us know how it goes. I'd love to hear. And the voiceover was great. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked it. I know it was a little bit silly, but I was so bummed when I had no sound on the video that I shot. But then I just thought, hey, why don't I just try this voiceover? And so I'm glad that you liked it, and I was able to at least save that video. I actually did a haul video too, but the same problem of the no sound. And just because it's been so busy, the voiceover actually takes a lot more time. So I opted to not, try to save that video. But anyways, DeSanti, thank you so much for your comment. I really, really love hearing from you, and I really appreciate you. So yes, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for, sending me comments, and also for subscribing and liking the videos. Your support really means a lot to me. So thanks so much. Okay, so we'll go ahead and go through the Poshmark sales. Let's see. All right. First item, the Poshmark sales is this sweater, and I think is it Babaton? Let me see. What is it? Oh, no, it's Wilford Free. This sweater is titled Wilford Free Women's Merino Wool Sweater, extra small XS, gray turtleneck ribbed. And this one took a really long time to sell, actually. I would say it took about half a year to sell. And it sold for $39. So $39 is a really good sale for me. It's a really pretty sweater. I love this sort of dove gray color. It's ribbed. It has this really kind of unique curved hem. And it has a nice thick turtleneck. More almost like a cow neck. Really very nice, substantial sweater. And, oh, I see something here. I think that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Let me just double check. It looks like it doesn't need any sweater shading, so that's good. And Wilford Free sells at Aritzia. And so I'm, trying to be a lot more mindful about Aritzia brands. And I think there's, let's see, does it fit in there? I think so. I don't like the way this is folded. Sorry, I'm going to refold it. Is there? Yeah, so Aritzia brands, I'm still kind of learning them, but the ones that I can think of is Wilford Free, I believe Babaton, and TNA is another one. They also sell a Goldie there, and some other brands that I'm blanking on right now. But trying to, learn some of these brands. And again, because, you know, my daughter loves this brand and her, you know, coworkers and friends love it. It's something that's kind of plentiful in this area. So, you know, I really need to be on the lookout for items. So. I am still listing 5 items a day, and I also am trying to keep a draft bank and build up my draft bank. I think for me, a really great draft bank would be 2 weeks worth of items, but you know, I'd also just be really probably content with a week's worth of drafts. So okay. And I'm kind of banking on, before I start upping my my listings, I want to make it so that, you know, because I've been kind of changing and tweaking my processes, like my listing and photographing, all those kinds of things. I've been tweaking it because I joined the Reseller Nirvana group. And so when that becomes easier and kind of like, you know, it's muscle memory, then I can up, you know, my listing. So I'm kind of taking it slow. Okay, so the next item, what is this one? Oh yeah, this is Sweaty Betty. This is the first time I found Sweaty Betty, but it's really cute. Oh, there's Sven, he's barking. It's a cute sweatshirt or sweater. And what's really fun about it is it almost looks like sweatpants, because this is like a sweatpants waist, but it's on the waist of a sweatshirt. This one, the title is, oh, you know what? I don't even remember. Yeah, here it is. Sweaty Betty Women's Sweatshirt, size 8, pink turtleneck, balloon sleeves, Italy. And it took about 1 week to sell, and it sold for $20. So I'm happy that it sold, you know, very quickly. I didn't have to store it for very long. And, you know, hopefully the buyer really loves this item. Let's see. I think I can just do this and it should be okay. Yeah. There. I think what's going to happen is when I start to get my photograph and listing process down, you know, a little bit tighter and I'm faster at it, what I want to do is I want to go sourcing more frequently, because I'm trying to find higher ASP items and carry those. So, you know, I think I need to keep looking and be, you know, really selective on what I pick up. So I'm trying to do that. That's kind of what I'm working towards. So we'll see. Right now I'm sourcing about, this last week I sourced 3 days. You know, they were very short days though. I would say they were like 2 to 3 hours per day. So, you know, not very long. Pretty much gone are the days that I spend the whole day at the bins. And it's because the way my bins is structured now, it makes it kind of hard for me to hang out all day long. So anyways, next item are another pair of Madewell jeans. So these are, they have the exposed button fly, which I find really super cute. And they also have the boot cut leg, so a little bit of a flare, unfinished hem, and it's, you know, a nice medium wash. I really like selling this style. This is the Cali Demi boot. And so this style, I've sold kind of quite a few of these. And, you know, really happy to find these at the bins. And I'm kind of tempted to start checking more. Yeah, but see, you know, I don't think I make enough money selling these. So let me find this. Where did it go? Wow, I have so many Madewells here. Here it is. Madewell jeans, women's 25, medium wash, Cali Demi boot, exposed button fly, raw hem. And this sold in about 2 weeks. And it sold for $24. So $24, to me, that's a pretty good sale. I'm happy with that. If I got this at the Goodwill stores, it would cost about $10. And if I sold it for $24, see, I don't know. I don't really find that that's a high enough profit for me to spend that amount. I don't know. Would you guys do that? I'd be curious to know if you would do that. So anyways, but maybe, you know, I do need to check and see if the Goodwill stores has like a senior day and if they have a senior discount. Because since I'm 58, I'm pretty sure I qualify for the senior discount. And I might as well, you know, embrace my age in that way if I get a perk, right? So anyways, I should also really check and see if there are any other thrift stores around me. There's Salvation Army that's close to the bins, but I don't know, you know, maybe I can try doing that, seeing how that is. And then there's also Out of the Closet, which I can, you know, that one's pretty close by, so that's something that I can go check out too. But I don't know, it has to be worth it, you know, worth the time. And I've had pretty good luck at the bins, so that's, you know, one reason why I just won't give it up. So, and to me, it's almost like maybe I should just keep going to the bins more frequently. So that's what I've been doing. Oops. So let's see. Okay, here is. Oh yeah. This is This one I'm very happy. It finally sold. It is a Madewell denim skirt. And I just think it's really adorable. It has this built-in tie in the front. I don't know if you can see it. And just a really cute little A-line denim skirt. Let's see if I can find the title for this one. Oh, here it is. Madewell Rigid Denim Straight Mini Skirt Women's Size 27 Tie Belt Medium Wash. And this one took a while to sell. This one took, wow, I don't know, like July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Yeah, 8. This took about 8 months to sell. So this one took a while. And I don't know, in my experience, denim skirts don't sell very well for me. But because it was a cute style and it was made well, I just decided to pick it up. Let's see. This. Did I say how much it sold for? I can't remember. Maybe I did, but I'll just mention it again. It sold for $16. $16. So, you know, it's a good sale. Okay. Today is actually President's Day. So the post office is not open. And I kind of actually love these holidays because it kind of takes the pressure off of shipping, you know. And I like that. I don't even know how many, I'm not sure how many items sold this weekend, and I should be more aware, but maybe I'll try to count them up. The last item, let me see, maybe I should try to count it. Well, let me see. I don't know. I'm not gonna count it. Okay, so last item is this Pendleton coat or jacket, and it's kind of like a deep or high pile Sherpa fleece jacket in this really pretty sort of teal blue green color. Let's see, it also has a little bit of the Pendleton plaid, the wool plaid on the flap of the pocket and also on the interior as well. So this one, oh no, I don't, oh yeah, there it is. The title is Pendleton Jacket Men's Large Blue High Pile Sherpa Fleece Wool Plaid Lining Warm. And this one sold in about a week. It did sell for $23. I was sent an offer and I went ahead and accepted. We are kind of in the tail end of winter, and I also had another Pendleton jacket which I've had for quite a while, so I was a little worried about picking this one up, but so when I got the offer I just went ahead and accepted it. And I think this is a really nice item, and hopefully the buyer loves this jacket. So, but yeah, there's certain brands that I pretty much, I don't know, when I see it, I'll just pick it up. And, you know, Pendleton is actually one of them. And sometimes certain items don't move very quickly, so. Let's see. There. Okay. And then get this. Okay. Nothing. So this is a larger box. It's the large flat rate box, and I love using this for Poshmark sales especially, and I like to put, like, you know, bigger jackets and sweaters into this box. So. There. That should hold it. There. Okay. Yeah, so that's it for this video, and you know, I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please think about subscribing and hitting the thumbs up button, and you know, would love to hear from you, so send me some comments. Okay, until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.